I feel like we're staring at this like conflagration, this like worldwide, this World War III. We're just like, yes, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. It's like a train coming toward us and everyone's hypnotized. Like, what? No. Russia invaded Eastern Ukraine. That's bad. I'm against anybody invading any, whatever. I'm against that, right? I'm for borders. But that's not bad enough to justify a nuclear war. It's just not. I don't care what you say. And if you think that's enough to justify a nuclear war, you're insane. Mm-hmm. And you should not have power. I don't want my children to die like, what? You're playing these incredibly high stakes games with the country that has the most nuclear armed missiles in the world. Also, you're an idiot. And you're also like 80 years old. So you have got no kind of future ahead of you. You don't care what happens because you've reached the end of your natural life. You're exactly the person who should not be in charge right now. And that's exactly who is in charge. And so, yeah, I'm completely freaked out by it. And I'm hardly like a peacenik or something at all.
When I'm bored, I just YouTube like US, China for the last like 3 months. And I just see like how much they're like militarizing that area. Like I saw this video where like the US planes are so close to the Chinese planes and like they can literally see the Chinese pilot and like the Chinese fighter will be like, head south right now, you're going to be intercepted. And they said that goes on like every day.
See, this is the problem with being American and that Canadians don't have. Canada is not the most powerful country in the world. So Canadians feel an obligation to know what is going on in the rest of the world.
Yeah.
But America has been the most powerful country in the world since 1918. So that's, over 100 years. And Americans are just trained not to care at all. And they should care, both because we're no longer the most powerful country in the world and also because the rest of the world really matters. And it's super interesting.
The U.S. is not no more?
No.
What is, China?
Look, without being boring, but the whole point of American foreign policy for like 100 years was don't let the other great powers align against us. In other words, you're in a bar, you hit on some guy's girlfriend. I'm going to punch you out. You're thinking, can I beat this guy? Yeah, probably. But if like two of his friends of equal size show up, you're not going to win. They're going to jump you.
Yep.
And you're going to lose. And you're going to get your ass kicked. So the point of American foreign policy and diplomacy was to prevent that from happening. So you have this big power, Russia, which is the world's largest landmass, with the world's largest reserve of energy, natural gas, and the world's largest nuclear arsenal. And then you have this other country, China, which is the world's largest population, 1.3 billion, the world's largest economy. And each one of those is potentially pretty formidable. But if they get together, the world's largest population, the world's largest landmass, largest economy, largest energy reserves, together in a block against you, no, you're no longer the most powerful. You're taking orders from them.
And that's pretty much what's
happened because of the stupid border war in Eastern Europe that like we didn't actually have to pay that much attention to. Yeah, we're against it. You issue a statement. I can't believe you rolled over the border into Eastern Ukraine. Like, that's bad, and we're officially against that. And I would say I'm very against that, okay? Not defending Russia. But like, is that worth reshuffling the global deck and putting Russia and China on the same side in an alliance that controls the majority of the world's economy and its shipping routes and its currency? Are you fucking kidding? Were you on drugs? No, that's nuts. So when all this hallucination finally evaporates and we like wake up to the real world, we're going to realize that Russia, Canada, UK, New Zealand, Australia, like all this coalition that we thought we were part of and in charge of and all that stuff is weaker than this new bloc, which is China, Russia, Turkey, and then all these other states. Like, what's Malaysia?
Turkey's with US, aren't they?
Well, no.
Oh, I thought they were.
And so then you have all these other countries. So it's not just about the biggest countries. It's about, like, what about Saudi Arabia, which was controlled by the United States through Aramco for 100 years? Well, they're like, no, we're independent now. We could go either way. Why are we on America's side? So all of a sudden you have the world's largest oil reserves siding with the other side. Like, you could find yourself very quickly, and we are going to find ourselves.
Fucking scary, bro.
Dude. And everyone's like, and the childishness of the analysis, it's like, are you for Russia? Putin's bad. Yeah, he's bad. Everybody's bad. They're all bad. Yeah. I've interviewed a bunch of world leaders. One thing I can say about them all, bad.
Yeah.
Not going to babysit my kids. You know what I mean? Like, bad. Okay, world leader is bad. He killed people. Yeah, world leaders, that's what they do. So it's not about whether this guy, but that's the level of the conversation. Are you for Putin? You're an idiot. God, I can't believe you have power. Like, you're an idiot. The Secretary of State lecturing me about how Putin's bad? Okay, he's bad.